Hey folks, Vinny here, 2Bonthewater Guide Service, also Vin's Bug Shop. Today we're going to tie a cactus fly. Nice pattern for salmon steelhead. I'm going to tie it on a size 8 hook, but you can tie it smaller or tie it larger, it's up to you. Okay. Pieces and parts. I'm going to use a Matsuo red sickle hook, size 8. You can use any egg hook you want, octopus hook, scud hook, whatever you like to tie your egg patterns on, you can use that, not a problem. For the body, crystal chenille, you can use cactus chenille. I'm going to use purple estaz, alright, for the body. That's what I'm going to use. Thread, I'm just using purple to match, 6/0. Alright. And then the fluffy stuff here, right? Everybody has saddle hackle. Alright, we all use saddle hackle, tie our woolly buggers, legs on our nymph patterns, alright? But what happens is when we're done tying that woolly bugger, all we're left with is this lowermost portion of the feather, I guess the after feather. We're just going to call it the fluff. Alright? So we're left with this, and most folks just throw that out. Alright? So I'm going to ask you guys not to throw it out. So here's a full feather. Alright? And this is the webby stuff, the fluffy stuff on the bottom. Okay? Don't throw it out. Save this. You can use this stuff for tails on smaller woolly buggers, tails on your mayfly nymphs. Alright, a lot of purpose for this, especially when you're going to tie a cactus fly, because this comes in handy. Okay, instead of throwing this out, what I do is I toss it all into a bag. Look at all that color in there, all them pieces and parts in there. So if I do need something like this, I just reach in and grab it, and I have it. Alright, try and get the most out of your material. Alright, save the fluff. Remember that, save the fluff. Alright, let's tie this fly. Cactus fly. Let's get the hook in the vise. Start your thread behind the eye of the hook, wind backward, and you're going to stop right when the thread's about even with the barb. On the Matsuo hook, because of the sickle shape, it kind of tapers off real quick, so you have to stop there. Alright, now get your feather, you're going to strip one side of fluff away, and pinch the bottoms together, and there you go. Just like tying on tail on your woolly bugger. Measure it out about a hook shank length and tie it in. And cut off this crazy stuff real quick. Alright. Use a pinch loop for that first one. Secure it. And wind forward, catching all that fluff down. Get about halfway up the hook or so and stop and just cut this stuff off. Alright. And then use your thread and just clean it up a little bit. Doesn't have to be anything special. It's an egg pattern. Alright, once that's tied in, next step, tie the body in. I'm going to use estaz. If you use about a 4 or 5 inch piece of material, you could probably tie 3 flies and only have a little bit of waste left over. So lash that down. Make sure you go back to the tying point. Okay, always go back to that tying point. And then you're going to wind your thread forward. Alright, and drop it right behind the eye of the hook. Alright, and you're going to wind your estaz forward. Probably get 5 wraps, 4, 5, 6 wraps in, okay? What you don't want to do is crowd the eye, because you need to tie in another piece of fluff in the front, okay? Alright, so there's 5 wraps for it, okay? And then look at the space I got there. I got just enough space there. I could tie my fluff without crowding the eye, because you don't want to crowd the eye. So I do 3 over the top. And push the thread out and away, snip the bottom material. Alright. And pull the material back and try and clean this up a little bit and make a nice neat area to tie that last piece of fluff in, okay? And just like that. Alright, pretty simple stuff right there. Alright. So then get to the base of the feather again and strip that other side of fluff off. I wish this one's being tough. Alright. Clump it together. Lay it down on there so it's about half on, half off. Use a pinch loop. secure it down, go 2, go 3, alright? And take 2 or 3 in the front. Alright, now there's 2 ways you can do this. You can cut all this fluff off here. Alright, so if you want to cut this fluff off, then take your thread back 2 wraps and capture the good fluff on the fly, snip this off so you're not cutting the good fluff. Or you can just snip this little bit of white stuff off here, the little stiffer stuff off. Just clip that off, alright? And fold the fluff back over the fly. So it's like this, and you can see there's just a little bit here. Alright, and then right here in front of the eye, you want to be able to catch this fluff and make a nice neat head, but catch that fluff, and it's going to keep the material flowing backward over the fly. Alright, just like that. Now you get a nice neat head, and you have your fluff where you want it to be. Alright, now you can make it perfect if you want to, but it's an egg pattern, so you don't have to really go crazy with it. So once you do that, get your whip finisher or your half-inch tool. I like doing 5 and 5. And another 5. Alright. And then you can use head cement if you want, but you need to be very careful. You don't want to get head cement into your fluff. Alright, it'll stiffen it up and it won't flow, it won't move. So make sure there's like not a big drop hanging on here. Just make sure your bodkin is just a little wet. Alright. Snip your thread and you are done. And that is a cactus fly. Alright. A lot of shine, a lot of movement, and pretty easy to tie. He said steelhead will hit this, salmon will hit it, so there you go. Cactus fly. Thanks for watching. Check out my Facebook page for 2Bonthewater guide service, and also the Facebook page for Vin's Bug Shop. Check out the other videos on YouTube. There you go, cactus fly.